Figs are incredibly productive. They not only produce gobs of an amazing fruit, which I find easiest to pick from up here, but if you look carefully at these leaves, they are just something lovely to behold. And after the leaves fall off, the thick branch structure lets the sunshine through if you've got a house window you'd like to see more sunshine in the winter, and they provide a lot of visual interest too once those leaves are off. But it's the fruit of the fig that we're really after, and it's the sweetest thing you can grow in Oregon. Figs are amazing because they put 2 crops of fruit on in 1 year. This fig probably already is starting to set the little fruit for next year. You can just barely see it, but we pick a big crop in the middle of June. Then the figs put on a second crop that we pick mostly in September and October. This year I picked 50 pounds, bowl after bowl full, out of this tree during the month of October, even after I had come back from a ski trip. That much fig, you can't eat them all fresh, so we make a lot of what you have probably had as a fig, which is a dried fig. Because figs don't keep very well, 24 hours after picking, they'll start to mold and fall apart. Because of that, most people have never had a fresh fig. But if you've never had one, that's the #1 reason to either make friends with somebody who owns a fig tree or plant your own. Sweet, delectable. Once you get past the texture, which is a little different than some fruits we eat, it is an amazing treat to grow something that sweet in Oregon. So 2 crops, easy to dry. They not only grow easily, ideally in a nice sheltered south location like this, but if I cut a branch off of here and stick it in the ground, especially late winter, early spring, about half the time it'll re-root, and you can either give it to a friend, or it's a way, if you have a friend with a fig tree, to get your own started. The final thing you can do with figs pretty easily is just throw them in the freezer. So when I can't keep up with the drying and we can't keep up with the fresh eating, we'll drop them in the freezer, and they're an amazing addition to a smoothie or to waffle batter or almost anything that you want to add a little bit of fresh, natural sugar to. I think that's it for figs.